It doesn't even give you the option to eat your own peanuts. I have freaking peanuts that are apparently dripping in my bag. I can't just take them out and eat them? What's up, guys? We're back today with Scarlet Hollow. And we're picking up right where Stella's on the phone, and the phone's ringing in the background while I do an intro. So let's get straight into this. Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese? Dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape, I remember that. We could take the easier trail if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on this past, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Last 10 years, you say? I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about. Really, I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. Okay, he's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. You just said he never leaves his house. How hard is it to find a guy who never leaves his house? I'm confused. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. That is a phrase I did not expect in this game. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Oh. We'll leave a generous tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumbled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table, inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Very well appreciate. Oh, Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renowned clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know following someone you just met in a dark forest in search of monsters. Is that seriously where we live? Oh my god, that looks terrifying from this angle. Oh, I guess not where we live, but where we're staying. Oh my god, that's terrifying. You feel an overwhelming sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instinct screams at you to leave, but at the same time, you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. Interesting. You decide to go with the flow, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and to not dwell too much on this strange feeling. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since last year at least. Okay, so it just keeps getting hotter every year? You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be even more worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. It's a good way of thinking about it. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mystic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out of the... I can't read today. Popping out to star on my camera. Oh my god. My dyslexia is not allowing me to read today. Popping out to star on my little YouTube channel. But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaking floorboard. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there's actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptids. Makes sense. Okay, I just noticed her shirt and I thought she was wearing a Cthulhu shirt until I realized it said Mothman. Got it. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity in flames. That is a very good perspective on that. So let's hope all of that's just funk. Am I right? What about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see the UFO video the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Whoa, you've got to meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along. That's great. Does anything bad ever happen on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside bored to tears. Lassie she is not. Oh my god. It took me about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, But a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain, so it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was the time I accidentally stumbled into an old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely counted. Oh, goodness. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well, and these trails are a ways off from his farm. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is occasional black bear, and even they scare easily. But hey, there's no point worrying about whatever bad stuff may happen to us. Anyways, all this is to say, we're good, don't worry. You could have just said that to begin with. Yes, I did hear that. I did hear that, Stella. Oh, calm down, Gretch, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girly, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk Ape? Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait, a tick? You aren't. Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the hauler. Do they call it different things? I'm confused. I thought it was the hollow. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. Offer Duke your boiled peanuts. Why does it want me to give the boiled peanuts to people? Okay, keep your peanuts to yourself. You once again remember the dripping bag of boiled peanuts you have on your person and briefly consider offering them to Duke before realizing that it would probably be more of an insult than anything else. You keep them hidden away. Now, both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella. Richmond, put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best. That you did, but I haven't yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night, yelling about chunkabungas or whatever you... Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think that it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out here, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And if I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens, I couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There haven't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And even those were iffy. Must be nice. We have mountain lions go through town here. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTuber saying something river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet, Auckland Cougars? I have no Appalachian. Jesus Christ, I can't read. Appalachian Cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want to face full buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. That's a nice threat. As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking feeling starts to pull at your stomach, and you glimpse brief flashes of something terrible to come. Whatever it is, the four of you are bound to meet it, and it will change you forever. There's something waiting for us deeper in the woods. Yeah, I know, I'm hunting it. What if it's not a mountain lion, though? What if it's... Oh, don't go getting started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins using what he taught you to run around these woods like it's some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my dog Bo and me aren't headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it if I don't nip this in the butt tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. And you know I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. I'll just remain silent. You silently stare through Duke. Ah, stop it. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I let y'all go off in the woods to film your little video. Shoulder, I think you freaked Duke out enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, this coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on. I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Never. And trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Yeah, you told me that before. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before. Yep, I know. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Shoulder, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the exclusive yet pungent skunk. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southern east edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can't take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scene once the sun sets all the way. Okay. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery. Mystical Duke may be gone, but that feeling in your gut still lingers. Something terrible awaits you. Something inevitable. Though what exactly is wrong in these woods still eludes you. Goodness gracious. It's been so long since I've had a hiking buddy who could keep pace with me. Oh, is this the start of a friendly rivalry I'm sensing? I'll have you know this is my casual hiking pace. Gotta watch out for Gretchen's poor little bones. The real test will come once it's time to run after Skunk Ape. But in all seriousness, I haven't had this much fun on a hike in a long time. Thanks for coming with me. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. That was a snort? It sounded like a zipper. Okay. Get behind me quick. Haha, you don't have to jump in to protect me. That's just the sound deer makes when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. That's not a healthy-looking deer. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor? It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. We got our trail mix, extra M&Ms, apricots, and possibly a thing of peanuts. I don't know. Those don't have labels I can read. It doesn't even give you the option to eat your own peanuts. I have freaking peanuts that are apparently dripping in my bag. I can't just take them out and eat them? Okay. You will take a snack bar. You grab a snack bar. Excellent choice. A good source of energy and chocolate. They're cherry and cashew. I hope that's okay. I like to make my own, and I tend to make them with my favorites. But I know that's not everyone's bag. It's a good combo. Who could turn their nose up at a dried cherry and cashews? Are always an excellent choice for a nut bar. Sturdy yet soft. Thank you. I love all nuts equally, but finding the right one for my bars has been a long process. Do you by chance want a bag full of dripping nuts? That probably sounds bad. They have to be architecturally sound enough to hold the bar together without overpowering the texture of the fruit. Almond and cashews are my go-to, though occasionally I'll still experiment with pecans. They fall apart so easily though. Anyway, sorry to ramble. It's hard for me to stop once you get me started on snack recipes. Can I not interest you in some peanuts? You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sound of evening wildlife washes over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what is it like in prominent drops? Oh God, I forgot. I made up my own town. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me, what is it like to be Shoulder? I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had him move in. Then they left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about, but there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there are only two of us living there, even if I'm in the other room when it happens. And he infringes on my privacy all the time too. If I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming and sometimes even attack the door until I open it, then just walks away. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. Oh my God, am I talking about a dog? Which of course also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing this business, almost like he wants me to watch him. And at least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves his big pee puddle, which I always wind up stepping in. It's gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyways, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat, and it's not like I can just give him away or anything. That would be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? Like the animal? Yeah, his name is Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So what do you do for a living? I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way. A fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common, Shoulder. What sort of streams do you do? I play video games. That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you, and I'm pretty sure I just heard leaves rustle. Whoa. That sound wasn't meant for human ears. Whatever lurks behind the tree line is something best left unseen, but the events of this evening were already set in motion long before you stepped foot in Scarlet Hollow. There's no turning back now. While I was reading that, down in the corner of the screen by the text bubble, It looks like there's a pair of eyes staring at us. Just noticed that. Great. Okay. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Oh man, it's Skunk Ape. It's gotta be, right? Could be whatever made that sound. I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretch's leash for me and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Is it chickens? Maybe Duke's birds weren't. What was that? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitingly pulling you along by her leash. Oh, goodness. Oof. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, the poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate the chicken? You move towards Stella to get closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. That chicken also has a growth on it. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we found one of the Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that I can do for her at this point. I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. What in Sam's hell are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie. What's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this. Put that camera away, for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Bertie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Shoulder said? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what will happen. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick, they're closing in on us. You heroically dive forward, tucking Gretchen under one arm and grabbing the flashlight with the other. This is your moment. Every pull up you've done, every hill sprint you've ran, every meal you've eaten, all of them have led to this. I said, aim that damn thing quick. Light up the woods. Perfect. What is that? Just grazed it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I've heard of either. This is gonna be one hell of a video. We've got to go after them while we still have the chance. Thanks for taking care of Gretchen. By the way, I can take her from here. I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke, Stella, and Gretchen into the darkness. Guess I'll die. Okay, we're gonna go after them. You steal your nerves and run into the unknown. But you know what, guys? I think we're going to leave it off there for today, and we will come back next time to figure out what the hell I just ran into. But if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. If you're not a subscriber and you like watching my stuff, make sure you ring the bell icon. And, oh god, I can't do an outro with all this weird noise in my head. If you like this video, make sure you hit the, I just have moaning in my ears. But if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below so I know you guys enjoyed watching this. And if you're not a subscriber and you like watching my stuff in general, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon down below so you know when I upload more stuff. But until next time, guys, bye. I love yous. Oh, I cannot do with the moaning in the ears anymore. Oh.